What's up, my broskis? It's your boy, that Ghosty boy here, and today is the greatest day of my life! You wanna know why, right? What? No, I didn't play through My Friend Peppa Pig. I don't want to go through all of life's enjoyments at once. No, today I learned how to become the ultimate virgin! The experts on Reddit told me that the secret lies within a little game known as Joshua and the Battle for Jericho on the NES. The only way of being more of a virgin than being single is being single and religious. Luckily, I found this copy in a nearby dumpster. Not sure why it was there, but I mean, I don't care. They probably got too not laid. Now I got this ultimate guide to virginity. All I need now is a console to play it on. I ordered at NES about, 7 minutes ago, so they're running a bit late.
I have a package here for Mr. Boy?
That's Mr. Ghosty to you, and also what the hell took you so long? I ordered Instant Express shipping. It should have been here 2 minutes ago.
Sorry about that. The quantum energy's been on the fritz lately. Ever since the higher-ups cheaped out bar parts from Mad Cats, everything's been breaking down.
God bless your soul. I guess it's alright then. Anyways, is that my package?
No, it's your dog's. This one's yours.
Thanks! Well, see ya!
Wait, you have to pay for that.
Oh, hey Jack, let's come in for you.
Ya era hora de que llegara. Estaba empezando a preocuparme de que no podría defraudar mis impuestos este mes.
Alright boys, the package is here. My anti-sex hormones are off the chart. Let's open this bad boy up. Oh, god damn it. I keep telling them to stop washing my packages beforehand. They shrink everything.
During the Wii U era, saying Nintendo was in a tough spot would be an understatement. Sure, the 3DS was going strong, but it didn't nearly do as good as the DS, and the Wii U's first cradle was a coffin. So what do you do when your new children are disappointments?
Throw them out and re-adopt the old ones.
Nintendo answer to this was to create their classic consoles, the NES one in 2015 and the SNES one in 2016. These consoles were essentially tiny emulator boxes that had many of each console's essential libraries built in. Many people call them micro consoles, and for good reason. I can't emphasize how small these things really are. You have to see them in person to believe it. They're significantly smaller than their older counterparts, which means you can't play actual cartridges off of them. If you could, I would be terrified, but the great library of games more than makes up for it. 30 NES games are packed into this bad boy, with nearly all of them being classics that are still fun today, and some of them being Tecmo-able. The box is awesome. It takes you right back to 20 years before I was conceived. On the box, the controllers are bigger than the console. That's a fun quirk of Nintendo, how they always screw up the box art. Huh. Back of the box, we can see a bunch of games as well as some of Nintendo's greatest mascots like Barrel Number 5 and Crab Stage 1 and Crab Stage 2. The games here all make sense for the most part, but again, when you think about the NES, who thinks, oh, the fucking football game? Overall, it's an alright box. It's got more love put into it than most gaming console boxes. The console's pretty neat. Aside from its dwarfism, this console's got the NES look down, meaning that it's a great box. Nice. But a few things did change because of the beauty of modern technology. The controller ports were changed to use the same port the Wiimote has, and yes, I did try using Wii Nunchuck, and yes, it was fucking putrid, but it worked. The back was changed to use a USB power cord and HDMI video out. This mini console's a cool little trinket you can put on your desk or cuddle to sleep. But the best part about it is that it's a functioning cool little trinket, which means that we gotta give this bad boy a test drive. There's no boot up screen, it just hops right into the game selection menu. The background is a deep blue, which I would say represents the black box artwork, but they are clearly two different colors as shown in the menu itself, so I guess Nintendo just spun a wheel and said, that one. There's two bars at the top and bottom that have a similar design to the NES itself. At the top there's a bunch of system settings and boring legal stuff, while at the bottom there's unholy adultery, so let's pull out our unofficial copies of Joshua the Battle for Jericho and say, be gone, demon! If you wait on the home menu long enough, a fun little animation will start playing where Mario and Luigi fight over a block that changes the background color, and Mario just bullies Luigi to the point where he picks Pixel Perfect. Oh god, someone get him a therapist! After the animations are done playing, game demos will start playing. There's also a pretty catchy menu theme going on here, but the main attraction here is the games, and you're probably wondering, well, Ghosty, what are there? Well, I'll tell you, my good friend, in Ghosty's Ultimate Game Compilation Challenge called 5-Second Meltdown, where I summarize a game in 5 seconds without stopping once. I'm gonna go through the entire games list by their release date from oldest to newest. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Alright, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go! go! First up is Excite Bike, simple dirt bike racer with fun controls. Goes the fastest time, beat the other racers to win. Ice climbers, you and your friend try to scale Frozen Mountain, reach the eggplants above while enemies try to kill you. Super Mario Bros. It's Super Mario Bros. Need I say more? Donkey Kong, again, it's Donkey Kong. What more do I have to say? Donkey Kong Jr. plays Oswald the Mario characters where the roles are reversed, and now you're trying to save DK from Mario. Mario Bros. Not to be confused with Super Mario Bros., but it's a high score game where you and a friend fight enemies by dear god anything but jumping on them. Balloon Fight, another high score game where you and a friend have to pop balloons at birds while defending your own. Ghosts and Goblins, a personal favorite, though this version's inferior. A hard as nails side scroller where you have to save princess from the devil. Great Gradius, an auto-scrolling level where you have to fight to the end of the level, grab weapons and power-ups along the way. Castlevania, being half of the term of Metroidvania in Castlevania. You fight through a castle to defeat Dracula, fight plethora of enemies, bosses along the way. Kid Icarus, you play as the angel as you try to make your way through a platform, fighting your way through enemies. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Metroid, the other half of the term Metroidvania. You can explore the planet's surface, eliminating enemies and bosses, while the other becomes stronger. Legend of Zelda, the godfather to all adventure games. Legend of Zelda is a non-linear adventure game that I fully recommend, but I have a guide handy. Punch Out, another of my personal favorites. Punch Out is a game that requires you to discover and exploit your enemy's weaknesses to become champ. Galaga, it sure is Galaga, right? Speaks and text and everything. Super Mario Bros. 2, an interesting sequel. Well, it's not actually a Mario game, but it's still really fun platform with awesome enemies and mechanics. Bubble Bottle, you and a friend make your way through a series of levels and put enemies into a bubble and then smash them into fear. It's a weird game, but fun. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. I haven't played too much of it from the little I have in the APGN episode. I advise you stick to the first one. Zelda 2, completely different game from the first one. This game has more tedious RPG elements and can be very annoying at times, but worth the pain to play. Technobolt. Why is this here? No, seriously, why? The Ninja Gaiden, a hard as nails platform where you fight your way through tough bosses and enemies as ninja with some sick-ass weapons, cutscenes for the NES. Mega Man 2, fight through a unique platform where you gain the powers of your enemy's bosses and the end use and defeat Dr. Wily. Double Dragon 2, good old beat 'em up with 1 or 2 players. Not much more than that, and it doesn't need to be. Super Mario Bros. 3, the third installment in the Mario NES trilogy. This game is not disappointing, by far the best Mario experience in the NES. You can't go wrong with this game. Super Steve, forgot to write a script for this one, but it's fucking Contra, okay? Final Fantasy, the first installment in one of the biggest RPG series of all time. This game where you select your own team heroes, embark on quest, turn-based quest. Dr. Mario, totally not Tetris clone. Dr. Mario, you throw pills capsules with viruses, clear them, and Star Tropics. Mix the Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy. It's a pretty cool game from what I've played. Kirby's Adventure, the second fucking Kirby adventure, but with his signature move being a huge bumptious mouth. Also a great game. And Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. Whew, phew. There's no way in hell I'm doing that again, but to sum it up, it's a solid game lineup. For a lot of the other mini consoles or even game compilations in general, they normally have about 4 to 5 good games and the other 30 are filler. But here there's a lot of quality, or at least games that were huge on the NES, and not a lot of filler. Sure, you do have your Tecmo Bowls, but they're few and far between. To go more in depth into the new additions to the system, at the top there are 5 different icons with their own uses. The first one alters the display, where you can choose between 4:3, pixel perfect, and CRT filter. Surprisingly, no widescreen, which, don't get me wrong, this isn't a complaint. It just seems a bit weird for Nintendo not even try to fuck up. Trust me, if I saw a widescreen user on the street, I'd do the merciful thing and give their kids a week off school. The next menu is the options menu. Here you can customize the wide array of in-depth options that have had hours upon hours of care put into them. And wait a sec, I'm reading the Project Walk script. Let me grab the right script and here we go. This is dog shit. 3 switches and a restore to factory default option. At this point, there's almost no reason to even have this as an option. Language. What were you expecting? Legal notices. Just your standard, it's your fault and not ours if you choke while trying to eat our controllers. And finally, manuals. Let's see what's in here, and this is a letdown. I typed in the website and was greeted by a web page with a bunch of different links to manuals for the specific games. There's 2 manuals per game. The original manual, it's pretty cool I guess, but is almost always near useless or straight up tells you lies, while the other one's a generic Wii U manual that's more useful. But come on, look at this thing. It's more of an English thesis paper than a video game manual. I mean, am I allowed to be disappointed here? I was just kind of hoping for a brand new manual that helps out with every game while still looking cool and being somewhat compact. You can sort a games list by pressing select on the controller too, and that's everything this little bundle of fun's got, which is perfectly fine. Something like this doesn't need all the features it has, yet it still does, which goes to show that Nintendo's willing to go the extra mile.
Well, the NES Classic certainly did what it set out to do, and did it well. There's very little to dislike about it. Its library has most of the must-have NES games and has some sweet quality of life improvements. And to top it all off, the console itself and its controllers are extremely faithful and look incredible. The NES Classic truly is a great love letter to one of Nintendo's most pivotal and greatest ages. But I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting something. This is what I was worried about. Save states, they suck because they're putting them in games that weren't even designed for them. Like, save states make games that are normally super difficult a breeze to play through. Only the worst sinners like hackers and trollers would even think about using. I can explain. It was late at night, and I had a couple drinks, so I wasn't all right in the head. And then Metro was just giving me such a hard time that I started getting really frustrated. And then one thing left another, and then the next thing I knew, I lost I didn't mean to. Just give me another chance.
Silence, mortal. The deed is done. You'll be sure to never experience sports mixes ever again.
Oh man. What did he just say? Wait. No. No, it's not here. No. Oh. I'm fine. It's just a dream. Oh, it's right here. All safe and sound. I should probably make sure it's actually in here and I'm not just I'm not actually cursed, you know?